Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Fanie Naude here, and welcome to another one of my videos. So today we are talking about the power of automation. So first of all, I'm Fanie Naude. I am the Managing Director for Buznet Direct, and we help overworked accountants that's struggling with marketing and sales to get more of a constant stream of their ideal clients. So let us jump right into today's video about the power of automation. So you as accountants probably know the power of automation for all of the accounting software that you're currently using. It's not purely automation, but it's making your life so much easier. You know that most small practices at the moment are using cloud technology such as Xero or Sage or along those lines, and it gives you the let's say the idea of giving more value while reducing your workload. So that is very nice and all, but that's not what I want to be talking about today. Today I want to talk about the automation of your marketing, because that is what we specialize in. We specialize in getting new clients, so we want to talk about that sort of automation. So let's say, for example, you want to be growing your client base, you want to get more clients, and you just want to do the bare minimum. Basically, you just want to reach out to people, start some conversations, and see if they are interested in what you have to offer. Now, there's a few things here that plays a role. The first is your audience size. So who can you reach out to? How big is your audience? And for us, we primarily use stuff like LinkedIn and Facebook. And then email is another conversation, but let us talk about LinkedIn and Facebook. So if you only have, let's say, 200 connections or 200 friends on Facebook, you don't have a lot of people you can reach out to. So the idea is you want to expand or grow that audience. But let's say, for example, you say, okay, no, but I have 200 friends or I have 200 connections. Why can't I just reach out to them? Because if I get like 10 clients of that, that's going to massively grow my practice. That's true and all, but the 200 connections or friends that you currently have is most probably not part of your niche, or they're most probably not your ideal clients that you're wanting to look for. So let's say 200 gets reduced down to 50 people that you can reach out to. Reaching out to 50 people is not going to get you a lot of new clients. And I can tell you this from experience because I've been doing this for a long time now, reaching out to people, and the success rate is quite low because not everybody needs what you are offering, especially for accountants, because most businesses have accountants, or most businesses have some sort of idea of accountants, and they don't really know what you have to offer. They don't really know your value. So you will need to reach out to a lot of people before you really get the ball rolling, get that momentum building up, and getting those clients in. So the first thing, you want to grow your audience. You want to add more friends on Facebook, and you want to add more connections on LinkedIn. Whichever platform you're thinking about, it really doesn't matter. The idea stays exactly the same. So let's say, for example, you want to add between 50 and 100 people every day. That is what LinkedIn and Facebook is very comfortable with. You can do this on a daily basis and you won't get any sort of trouble. You can add those many connections. And the whole idea is, how long is that going to take you? Okay? Adding 100 people manually on LinkedIn or Facebook. Now, you don't want to add just random people because there's so many people out there. You cannot just add everybody. You want to add targeted people that's specifically in your niche. So specifically the people that you want to have as your clients, your ideal client. So you need to be doing some work behind this. If you're only reaching out to business owners, you can't go and add a bunch of people that's employees. So you need to make it targeted. How long is this going to take you? Well, it's going to take you anywhere between 2 and 4 hours if you're doing it manually, okay? Do you have that sort of time? No, you don't have that sort of time. I've never heard someone that says, yes, I have 4 extra hours in a day that I can spend on just adding people. This is not even reaching out to those people. It's just adding them as connections. You don't even know if these people are going to accept you as a friend or as a connection. This is just the luck of the draw. Are they interested? They're going to look at your profile. Your profile needs to be set up correctly, offering some value. Are they going to accept you? Then the people that's going to accept you, you need to reach out to. Now, this is not a very complicated thing. You just want to start a conversation with them. You want to personalize all of those messages. You don't want to take automation too far and just send a bunch of spam their way and just, okay, we offer these 20 services, are you interested? That is so impersonal. Nobody likes that. That's just plain spam. You don't want to be doing that. The only way reaching out works is if you treat people as people and not just as an audience to spam. So this is basically where automation comes in. It can automate the adding process, meaning you can automate the targeted leads or the targeted friends or connections that you want to, add as connections. If they accept, the automation stops. Then you go in and you spend your 1 to 2 hours or however long time you have reaching out to those people to grow your practice by getting them as clients. So that sort of messaging cannot be automated. But the 4 hours before that, there's no problem in automating that because nobody really cares. Because at the end of the day, if you come off as a bot or some software, nobody's going to do business with you. But if you add the people, they accept you, and you send them a personalized message, they're going to respect the fact that you did the work, you researched them, and you're complimenting them on something specific about them. It comes off as very personal, very nice, and most people want to start a conversation with that sort of person. So we're basically doing an entire series about automation, and this video specifically is about the adding process. Adding the people on friends on Facebook, adding the people as connections on LinkedIn. Both of those can be automated, and the two software that we highly recommend you use for doing this is for Facebook, it's Friend Connector, and for LinkedIn, it's LinkedIn Helper. So LinkedIn Helper is an independent company and they do really awesome work. There's so much that you can do with that software, but the one that we are personally partners of and we're basically strategic partners with them and we have rights to sell their software is Friend Connector. So if you ever thought about, okay, maybe growing your audience on Facebook, reaching out to more people, starting those conversations, Friend Connector can really automate that 4 hours of work. Just adding targeted leads with a push of a button basically, and you can just keep on working. That just runs in the background as long as you don't close the software. So that's so awesome because you can save so much time during that process. So this is the first software we wanted to talk about. This is going to be an entire series about automation. Every now and then, every week, we're going to talk about the other automation that you can possibly use for your marketing, but this is the one we're talking about today. So if this sounds like something that you can use in your practice, give us a comment below, tell us you're interested, or send us a direct message as well. We would love to reach out to you and see if this could maybe impact or influence your marketing and maybe increase the amount of people that you can reach out to and finally get as clients, getting those ideal clients. So I really hope this provided some value for you. If you're interested, please give us a comment below. If this provided some value for you, give us a like. Otherwise, thank you everybody for tuning into this video. We do a video like this every single Monday at 12. So thank you everybody and enjoy the rest of your week.